What if your classroom became a mission control center? What if your next project could fly, dive, or drive into action? Welcome to the Sea, Air, and Land Challenge, a STEM-powered competition where high school students design, build, and deploy real robotic systems to complete mission-based challenges inspired by real-world scenarios faced by the military, national security agencies, and first responders. The Sea, Air, and Land Challenge, also known as SEAL, engages students in grades 9 through 12 in hands-on engineering experiences. Working in teams, students take on one of three areas: the Sea Challenge, designing and building submersible robots; the Air Challenge, engineering and piloting drones; the Land Challenge, creating ground-based robotic rovers. Each team must design an unmanned vehicle equipped with intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR, payloads tailored to their challenge. Cameras, sensors, data systems, communication tools, everything must work together, because on competition day, the mission matters. The competition unfolds in stages. Stage 1, concept and design. Teams analyze the mission, sketch prototypes, and create digital models. Stage 2, build and integrate. The materials are cut, circuits are soldered, code is written, systems are integrated. Stage 3, testing and troubleshooting. Robots fail, adjustments are made, designs evolve. Iteration becomes innovation.
We're planning on building like a log grabbing kind of thing, much like how skid loaders can grab logs, like forestry equipment kind of thing. Our biggest problem right now is trying to figure out how we're going to get the claw to move. So we need something that acts like a wrist, but also has the ability to rotate. And having that much stuff in that area is going to be a little bit difficult. Currently, we're working on designing that. We're thinking about using different technology like servos or maybe some kind of cable control, but that's where we're at right now.
Stage 4, mission readiness. Final adjustments, practice runs, strategy sessions, and then competition day. After months of preparation, the teams arrive. Robots are inspected, systems are calibrated, strategies are reviewed one last time. The Sea, Air, and Land Challenge connects classroom learning to careers in advanced manufacturing, robotics, engineering, and public service. For many, this is more than a competition. It's a launch pad.
When they go into industry, what you really find out is that teamwork, working in teams, working with other people is extremely important. And teams can have a lot of challenges. Individually, we can only do so much. But as a team, now you have these different ideas coming together, and you got to work now to say, well, which ideas do you like, which ideas don't you like? And it can hurt feelings, okay? But now you're learning that here, and hopefully then when you go into the workplace, you're better prepared.
Teams are carefully constructed, where each team member takes on a specialized role, such as mechanical engineers design frames and structures, electrical team members wire power systems and sensors, programmers write the code that brings everything to life, mission strategists plan how to complete each objective efficiently and safely, but success depends on collaboration. Although comprised mostly of mechatronics students, teams include students from drafting and precision machining classes. This sets the stage for cross-training between class and true collaboration of specialties.
We're working together pretty well. We're pretty diverse in our abilities with the milling, drafting, and then the mechatronics.
I work on the arm, and it's been a really huge help from all the other guys in my group, going through the drivetrain and learning how to do all the wiring by ourselves and work together on it. Working with kids from other shops like Precision and drafting has really helped, getting little 3D printed parts and metal parts as well.
And how does this competition differ from regular class?
A typical classroom project will just be a project that they'll complete an assignment and things like that, and then be tested on the results. Whereas the test at the end of this project is the actual competition, where we will not be just testing ourselves against our own regulations and own other classes. We'll be testing ourselves against other schools as well.
But this isn't just about building a robot. It's about solving a mission. It's innovation in motion. It's teamwork in action. At Berks Career Technology Center, students are stepping up to the challenge. Mechatronics students aren't just learning about technology. They're engineering what's next. Sea, air, land. One mission, endless possibilities.